What is going on, my beautiful LARPers and LARPits? I am here on the show floor for SHOT Show 2025. This is going to be my day 2. I went to range day yesterday, but going to get you some content within these next couple days. Going to compile them as best as I can, but let's get on with the show. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Palmetto State Armory booth with Justin. How's it going?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
So, what do we have here for SHOT Show 2025? You just told me that they were like concept guns, right? So people can vote on them. So what do we have here for 2025?
Yeah, so we introduced it last year as far as how our concept guns work. We bring what we think are good ideas, and then we give the customers the power to vote and tell us what they want to see first. Okay. So if you guys want to vote, you go to palmettostatearmory.com/SHOT Show 2025, and you can vote on which one of these concepts is your favorite, and that's how we'll prioritize what comes out first.
Gotcha.
So we'll just start here with some of our concepts, and we'll just work through them, and we'll talk about them, and then, they can go vote. So this is our Saber 11. This will be our double-stack 1911 pistol. We've been getting asked a lot about these, so it'll be RMR cut from the factory. You get a nice double-stack 1911, compatible with a lot of the mags that are out there already. And that's, Saber 11. If you guys want to vote for that, that's awesome. This is pretty cool. We have our well rod. This is our single shot 45 ACP suppressed pistol. Okay. So from us, they will come unsuppressed, but you can see it marries perfectly with an AAC Tyrant 45. So this breaks down into 2 pieces very easily, so you can conceal it. It's like the old well rod. Like I said, straight pull bolt 45 semi-automatic, or not semi-automatic, but single shot. So you'll have to rack it after every round. Okay. But it's super quiet. They're really cool. Moving down here, we've got our Palmetto State Armory switch pistol. So this is now a coming soon gun, but this is a chassis style pistol. So you have a serialized fire control unit. It'll be compatible with Glock style lowers and slides. Nice. So it's something we're working on there. This one's a compact size, but we'll have all kinds of different sizes available as well. Okay. Moving over here, we've got a new slide concept for the micro daggers. This is just a 380 slide that we're working on. So if that's something people want to see, they can go vote on that.
Gotcha.
Last year, our winner was the X57, so we went ahead and changed a lot of things for this year. We changed to an aluminum upper. We added a safety. We added a bolt release. So we've made some changes there. We're hoping to get these out later this year, like late Q3, Q4 possibly. But we've made a lot of changes to these, and they're now like in the production timeline. So we're doing a lot of endurance testing and different things like that right now. Gotcha. But the big request from that was to come out with a 9mm version. So we have our X9 here. So this will take B&T 9mm magazines. You get an ambidextrous front charging handle, and then this is a delayed blowback as well. But you can see it's a nice 9mm PDW, and you get a Picatinny adapter in the rear, so you can use whatever brace you want to use. But we have our Strike Industries here. We like their stuff, so nice. Threw it on there. But yeah, this is our X9, so that's a concept gun if people want to vote on it.
So obviously, since these are, well, this one's not a concept gun anymore. This one, that's going to, it's coming soon. But aside from that, all the other concept guns, you don't have a price on them yet, right? So it's just whoever wants.
As aggressive as possible, as our pricing always is. We've moved down here a couple spots, and we got something that people have been asking for, which is the Jackal 2.0. So this will be our next generation of our Jackal project. The Jackal's been a great hit for us, and we constantly get questions of what's next for it. So the biggest complaint from customers is kind of the front end weight, which is due in nature to the long stroke piston system. So we were able to cut a lot of that weight in this one, so it's a lot lighter up front. Feels a lot better in the front side. We've moved the charging back a little bit, so it's a little more over the bolt now instead of out in front of the bolt like these old ones are. So that's just ergonomics wise. Moving back here, you can see we've switched to a proprietary lower, so it's just a one-piece solid construction lower now. The only downside to that is you won't be able to use mil-spec lowers anymore, but we're not discontinuing the standard Jackal line. You'll have that, so people that want to do mil-spec can keep doing that, and we'll have the Jackal 2 for the people that want a purpose-built platform. So you still get the 8-position system, still get adjustable gas, it's great. Down here you also get an ambidextrous bolt catch, which a lot of people have been asking for as well, and still compatible with AR triggers, safeties, and pistol grips.
So you can't say if I wanted to just buy this upper, I can't put it on a standard lower, I have to get this lower?
You have to get the 2.0 lower. But if you want to go that route, we're still going to sell the traditional Jackal, and we're still going to be working to upgrade that as we go into the future. Okay. But the Jackal 2.0 will be like the next iteration, the next big iteration.
Cool, cool.
And then moving down here, this was one of our winners last year of the poll. So this has moved up to coming soon, and we made a lot of changes to the VOOC. People wanted it to go more AK, so that's exactly what we did. We made it more AK. So we changed it out to a side folding rear trunnion. So it's a 3.5 millimeter, AK style rear thing. So it's compatible with AK stocks. But there's tons of adapters out there if you don't want to be stuck to an AK stock. But we like this Sure Shot stock here. It's new from them. That's what we're gonna be shipping the VOOC with when it first comes out. Moving down here, it's still compatible with AR pistol grips and AR triggers, so you get a really nice AR style trigger, but you get kind of like a newer, modern AK style platform. So we switch the charging from ambidextrous to like an AK style side charging handle, and then it's gonna take rock and lock AK mags. Still get your monolithic upper that everybody loves with the Jackal, 8-position gas block, which on an AK is unheard of, and then you get you can change this out to whatever you want on the lower handguard. So if you want a quad rail, you can do that. If you want it to be slick, you can do that. So tons of modularity with this one. And then under there, we do have a nice, it looks like an AK-12 muzzle brake under the suppressor. It's from our friends at JMac Customs, but it's compatible with Chemo suppressors.
Gotcha. Now, since these two are coming soon, right? These two here?
Well, this one's a concept.
Concept, all right. So no price on this one, but what do you think the price is going to be on this guy?
It'll be around our normal Jackal pricing. It's not going to be too far off from what our Jackals already cost. Same for both of them. It won't be like a major price difference in this and the regular Jackal.
Gotcha. Okay, what else do we got?
So moving down here, so the 570 is something we announced last year as a project for our pump action shotguns. But what we got overwhelming what we got overwhelming requests for was a semi-auto version. So what we did is we went to the drawing board and we wanted to figure out, so the whole purpose of the 570 is to have a user modular shotgun, so you can build it at your house, build it how you want it from the beginning. So what we wanted to do is be able to use the same receiver for a semi-auto and a pump, so you can change at will to a semi-auto or a pump. Maybe you can only afford to do a semi-auto at first, and then later down the line you can build it into a semi-auto as you go. So this is our semi-auto version, so this is also a coming soon, both of these are. But you can see what we did to kind of get around the receiver. Normally you need a cutout right here, so you need a different receiver. We moved the charging up here.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, so it's a non-reciprocating charging handle. And you can see it still has the ergonomics of the 570, but now you get it in a semi-auto configuration. And you don't even have to buy a new receiver. You can build it off of the 570 receiver, when it comes out. So,
nice.
I mean, we're just trying to make it as modular as possible. But this is the 570 semi-auto.
Gotcha.
So that's a new thing for us. And then, yeah.
What do we have as a price point for this one and this one here?
We don't have pricing yet because they're both in the coming soon category. So once we order like production quantities, we'll be able to tell, but it'll be very affordable. Okay. It'll be probably your cheapest way into a shotgun, or one of the cheapest ways.
And it's my understanding now that you guys are gonna make a 50 cal, right?
Yeah, it's definitely on the drawing board. So that's again one of our concept guns. So we have a semi-auto 50 cal that we're kind of introducing, and it'll be by far the cheapest semi-auto 50 on the market, by far. Compatible with Barrett magazines, it's piston driven. We're really excited about it, but we got to see what the people think. So if the people want that and you think it's something that you would buy, just go on the poll and vote for it. And that's how we're going to be deciding. So we can build all of these things, but we need direction from the customers on what they want to see. So that's why we do the concept guns the way we do. We can build anything you want, we just can't build everything. So that's why we do the concepts.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And go ahead and let them know where to vote on all these again.
Yeah, so again, if you guys want to vote for these, just go to palmettostatearmory.com/SHOT Show 2025. If you just go to the standard website, there'll be like a landing page as well. You can click on and head that way as well. So yeah, we need you guys' feedback. So go hit it up and let us know what you want to see.
All right, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Alrighty, guys, I'm here at the HK booth with Tommy. Nice to meet you, man. What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
Yeah, so SHOT Show 2025, we are launching the 3 new products. So we have the CC9, which is our first striker-fired micro compact pistol. We have the new VP9A1, which is an upgrade from the previous VP9. And we're also launching the MRA4 series, which is a completely new upgrade from the MRA1. What we have right here is the CC9. This is the first 100% US-made HK that we've ever released here into the US. It is our first micro compact pistol. It's got ambidextrous button magazine release. You have an adjustable back strap that adjusts the length of pull. You've got a factory 12-round magazine for an extended pinky, and then it also ships with a flush 10-round mag. We also have the VP9A1K. K is for compact. So you get a 4-inch barrel on a compact frame that ships with a 15-round magazine. We enhanced it quite a bit. So everything about the VP9A1 was about enhancing the connection with the shooter. So we have this universal ergonomic grip. You have more ambidextrous controls. You've got some more touch points. You got additional slide serrations. You got a factory flared mag well. And again, this one ships with a 15-round mag. Then we also have the VP9A1F, which is our full-size pistol. So you got a 4.5-inch barrel length with a full-size frame. Have the same exact enhancements on the VP9F that you have on the A1, and it also ships with a 117-round mag and 120-round mag.
Okay. Now, are these already available now, and what's the price point on all three of these here?
Yeah, so for each SKU that we have, we'll have optics equipped versions, and we'll also have standard versions that just ship with a high-vis big dot front sight and a blacked out rear. The MSRP of those is $699. And then we'll also have the optics equipped version that ships from the factory with a Holosun 407K with a blacked out front and a blacked out rear. And the MSRP on that one's $929. Okay. And then we have the same configurations for the A1 as well. That's an optics equipped. The non-optics equipped model is $979. And then the optics equipped model right here is going to come in at $1319.
Okay, cool. So now we moved on to some rifles and pistols that are coming out. So what do we have here, Tommy?
Yeah, so here we have the new MR556A4. This is a pistol version, an 11-inch barrel. This is also a first for HK USA. In years past, we've only offered them in full-length 6.5-inch barrels, unless it was for LE or military. So you'll have the MR556 in the pistol version. This is the first time we've had true ambidextrous controls on a rifle. You've got an adjustable gas block for shooting suppressed or non-suppressed. This is the closest thing you're going to see to a civilian 416. You got 417 or 416 over the beach features. You got an elongated castle nut here. You got a full Picatinny rail up top. You got an ambidextrous charging handle with dual claws. Then you also have the MR556 rifle, which will have the same exact features on the MR556, the pistol version. What's good about the A4 is a lot of the complaints on the A1 was it was too big, it was too heavy. So with the A4s, we actually took a pound of weight out of the overall weight of the rifle. So we have a new slimline handguard. We have a new barrel profile. We have a barrel bore guarantee for life. Okay. So you shoot it out, we'll replace it. Period. So with a lot of manufacturers, if they consider barrel as to be high wear items, with us, we're so confident in our barrels that you can shoot tens of thousands of rounds through this rifle before you start having any degradation with minute of aim or anything like that. So it's a guaranteed MOA out of the box. Anytime you get above that, we'll go ahead and get that barrel replaced for you. Okay. And then below that, we also updated the MR762. Which it'll have the same exact feature set as all the other ones. So you've got your adjustable gas regulator, lighter profile, new slimline handguard. You got your elongated castle nut with ambi-QD cups. Same thing, fully ambidextrous. These are also all shipping now. You've got the MSRP on the MR556 rifle and pistol are going to be $39.99. And the MSRP on the MR762A4 is going to be $47.49. And if you want to walk around to the other side of this, where it's also another first for HK USA, we're offering multiple barrel lengths in the upper receiver kits.
Okay, yeah, I'll get some B-roll of that so that way we can show people the different barrel lengths that you can choose from here. But just a quick rundown, what's the barrel lengths from what to
absolutely.
what?
So currently you have an 11-inch pistol, and then we'll also have the 11-inch upper receiver kit. Then you'll have the 6.5-inch rifle, then you'll have the 6.5-inch upper receiver kit. And those are available exclusively on the HK web shop.
Thank you so much, Tommy. I really appreciate your time. Yep. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Canik booth with my buddy Aaron. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? Thanks for coming by.
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
New for SHOT Show 2025. So, as we know, the consumer is our main and true individual that we listen to and want to hear what's your feedback, what you want, what you need. So, for the past 2 years, we've been listening to the consumer, what they want, what they need in a micro compact pistol. All right. So, this is our Canik Mete MC9 Prime.
Okay.
All right? So, in that 2 years, engineers put some things together here, and what is one of the big things people want to talk about?
Ports.
They want ports. They
Yep.
want to integrally port the gun.
Okay.
4-sided fluted barrel.
Okay.
We added all that in there for you because we obviously know with the ports, the flatter shooting gun, and on top of the fact, if you could get a compact pistol to have all that in there, why the hell not? The one time I tell people to cheat is here. It's not a bad item to cheat on, all right? So that's one of the first two things that we have here. Another factor we have here, as you can see, those nice cuts that we have in the slides, great for grip, anything that you have in reference to hand size, whatever it may be, we took that into play there also. And if you look right here, just zoom in on that, we put the nice little prime cut in there also for
Nice
you.
little touch.
Yep. And without flagging ourselves here, I don't know if you can see that, we teamed up with Night Vision and we put a tritium sights on there.
Awesome.
All right. And then if we work our way back, we've got our ambidextrous slide release. All right. And then the big thing here, I'm going to hold that mic, I'm going to let you grab that.
Okay.
Feel that trigger for me.
Let's see here.
Get the break and the reset. Yeah, feel that reset. So that's going to be our
Nice.
diamond cut, flat faced 90-degree break trigger. 4
Okay.
pounds of break on that, and then you got to reset at 1.3 millimeters. On
Nice.
That. And you could feel it as you felt that. That is a beautiful placed reset and break on that trigger for that gun.
Is this the same exact trigger that you put on like?
So similar to your rivals, what you're talking about.
Okay,
Yep.
all right,
Yep.
cool.
Yep. So they did a little bit of work with that,
Gotcha.
and then I'm going to trade you one more time.
There you
All right. Another factor you see here. So you see it right here. There's the stippling of the grip. There's two different variations of here. You got a little bit more aggressive in the rear here, as you can see, and then a little bit less aggressive on the sides, a little bit more aggressive in the front. So what we took that in consideration was when you're gripping a gun, your main points are the front and the back. That's
Yep.
where you want your most contact on that. So we took that in consideration, leave those aggression points there. So when you're carrying in the waistband holster type scenario, some guns that have that aggressive texture on it, as we know, you don't want to come out with a raw belly button.
Yeah, yeah.
If that, or your shirt's got a hole ripped in it just because it's rubbing against there. So we took that in consideration also. A little bit less stippling there, and that's why we kept the two-tone
Perfect.
stippling on that also. You're going to have a 17+1 capacity in a micro compact pistol. Always great to have one on there, all right? And then you have your flared mag wall also.
Gotcha. Is that flare magwell metal?
So yes, that's going to be metal. Yep.
Okay.
So you
And
feel-
then with the Canics, you're always able to interchange the magazines with each other, right? So
So,
like
yep.
the
Correct.
other magazine, I could get extended magazines for my other Canics and just slap them in here.
You
as
could
well.
technically do that. It's not going to fit flush on that aspect of it yet, but yes, you can
If I
do that
wanted
if you
more
want
rounds,
to.
yep.
Correct.
Cool.
You could do that also.
And there's two. Is it the same models here that we have?
So yes, I'm going to get into that in a second. So you have your same models here. So you have one without a red dot on it, which is one option that you have, and then you have our new MO4 Canik
Okay.
red dot, fully enclosed
Oh, nice.
option that you have here. And
Nice.
again, you can purchase it in both variations. Before we get into price points here,
Okay.
obviously with Canik, we try to supply you guys with everything
Yep.
that we can without you having to go elsewhere to get it. So we get these nice pistols, we have them, and then we can't carry them because we don't have a holster to carry
Yeah,
them in.
yep.
Why not just skip that whole process? With this Mete MC9 Prime, we teamed up with G-Code holsters.
G-Code, okay.
Yes, sir. So you have your in the waistband, out the waistband holster. It'll come with a paddle also that you can hold it out the waistband, and it's ambidextrous, so
Okay.
lefties and righties
Nice.
get into there. So you have your tension holding on that also, so you can adjust that. And this is going to come with the pistol itself. It's also going to come in this premium hard case that you see here. Going to come with the, as you know, the toolkit. that
Yep.
Kind of gives
One
you
of
all
my
the time.
favorite parts about these packages.
Oh yeah, and it's not a keychain, people. It is a toolkit. All right, and then we have an additional mag, and then as you can see, your
Mag loader.
Mag loader, correct. And this is also going to come with your additional 2 back straps for if you want small, medium, or large on the back strap option. And then all of this. Normally, you get a pistol, you're looking at
Yep.
$1,200,
Yep.
$2,000 by the time you get everything we just talked about, upgraded triggers, so on and so forth. Without your MO4, you're looking right around $600.
Nice.
All right. With your MO4, we're right around $800.
Nice.
All right. You can't beat that price point. You
And then
can't.
for those that want to just buy the optics separate, they could just buy it separate.
Yes, so it's going to be
themselves.
separate also. So MO4 is going to be MSRP right around $299.
Okay.
That's what we're looking at for that.
Cool.
Your Mete MC9 Prime will be on the market right around March 25th is the release date on that. So
Okay.
you'll be able to get your hands on there, get out to your local dealers, put in your
Pre-orders.
pre-orders, correct. And then obviously want to get one of your hand, man, get you some
Oh yeah.
video
Yeah,
content
I'm gonna
here.
get some
So,
good video
yeah.
on this one.
Definitely, man. So that's what we got cooking over here at Canik. That's our Mete MC9 Prime. Let your people know.
Yes.
Get out there, get your hands on it.
Definitely, you'll see a video coming soon on the channel here. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Century Arms booth with Aaron's twin, Aaron.
The other guy.
The other guy.
Same, but different.
So you guys got something really exciting coming. This was I just bought when Century used to import some of these way back in the day. I bought your older version, and then I just saw that you're coming out with newer versions. So what do we have here in front of us?
We're talking about the AP5s, correct?
Yep.
All right. So this is going to be MKE AP5. So what you were talking about is our 9mm.
Yep. Well, before that though, so I have the I forgot what it's called. It's the Century Arms imported 5.56 clone build, but it was many moons ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah, then the AP5 came out,
Yep,
and then
okay.
now you have the AP5, 5.56, and 308.
Yep. So
right?
we got the AP53, which is going to be chambered in 5.56, and then we have the AP51,
Yep.
which is going to be chambered in 7.62 by 51, also known as your 308.
Yep.
So it's going to be a rollback system that you know about already. Some things that we added on here for a little aesthetically pleasing eyes. So you have your, if you are fortunate to have the fun switch,
Yep.
you have the options there. If not, at least it looks good. All right, so it's ambidextrous both sides. You'll see that there. So we're not flagging anybody here. You got your navy grip. Then we got our 4-prong flash hider on this one. And this is going to be our 5.56 option, also known as your AP53. There are options also with a rail system. So if you want to do add-on of any red dots, so
Yep.
on and so forth when it comes to that,
Okay.
you pick any rail. Then we have our AP51, which is going to be chambered in 7.62 by 51, also known as 308. If you want to play in, I guess overcome some other things that may be in front of you, such as body armor. Who knows?
Yeah.
5.56 that won't get there. Again,
Yeah.
Navy grip. We're looking at the ambidextrous safety selector and the option if you want a fun switch or not, like we stated before. And these are pistols, so you don't have the SB arm, which is a beautiful thing. So if you want to do some CQB work and have a bigger round to talk about, we have that option also. So
You guys import like a G3 clone, but now you guys are getting these made through MKE, correct? And it's my understanding that MKE is they're made off of HK tooling, so they're really good quality firearms coming out of their factory, and you guys are importing them and doing your guys' goodness to it.
Correct.
What's the price point going to be on the 308 and the 5.56
So
here?
you're looking right at $17.99.
$17.99?
Yep, looking right around $17.99.
And are these going to be available already, or they're coming out soon?
So the 53, I believe, is available now, and then within the next couple of weeks, we'll have the 51, the 53, and we also have an SD model.
Let's check out that. Let's check out the SD.
Grab the SD off the wall. And again, this is our MKE AP5 SD.
Yep.
Full suppressor. You've got your there's a stock there.
So it's a faux suppressor.
Faux suppressor, correct.
But is the barrel underneath able to be?
So you have a threaded barrel, and you can run. So you're able to run. I know we're going to do some work with dead air
Okay,
also.
so it's an SD. I guess the name is SD, but it's not really a true SD, because the true SDs, the barrel will come out and it'll have ports in it, and you can put the suppressor over it and it'll
Correct.
suppress it. But this one is just the rail cover, I guess, that the barrel's in there with a tri-lug or a thread on there.
Correct.
So,
it's going to have the color. Yep.
Cool.
100%. Yep.
So the SD look, but not really a true SD.
Correct, and it's going to come in 9mm, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And then anything you guys want to put on in reference to your suppressors, you have the option to do so.
Okay, and what's the price point going to be on that
This is
guy?
going to be right around 1,600.
1,600?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Well-
So that's what we got going on here. If you guys want to reach out, get on the website at centuryarms.com, and hopefully within the next, like I said, 3 to 4 weeks, they'll all be available.
Everything's
going to
be available?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
All
Aaron,
right, brother.
I appreciate
you.
you.
100%.
I appreciate talking to your twin brother, Aaron, and thank you so much for the time.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Glock booth with my good friend Shane. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
So, SHOT Show 2025, we are announcing our collaboration with Aimpoint with the new Aimpoint Koa optic on our probably most popular platforms. So, everybody knows what the Acro P2 was. The Aimpoint Koa is essentially a much slimmer version of that. So it's same size aperture as the P2, so you have a very positive visual appearance here, but the whole structure itself is a lot slimmer. So with it being slimmer, it fits on our full-size guns and the slimline models. It's also got the A-cut into the slide, so it comes from the factory as a package, but it also comes direct mounted to the pistol. And the A-cut is a wedge with kind of an A-frame here in the middle to create stability. And then we've got the wedge plate here on the back with a built-in rear sight that seats the optic into place. So it's passed all of our durability standards, it's extremely reliable, and with the slimmer profile, I think it has a better visual appearance.
Gotcha. So you have this for the 19 and the 43X, right?
Correct. So it fits the full-size models of the G19, the G45, and the G47, and also our 2 slim lines of the G43X and the G48.
Okay. And what's the price point going to be on these here from the 43X and the 19 here?
So both slimline models will be $1,002.
Okay.
And then the full-size G19, G45, and G47 will all be $1,165.
Gotcha.
As a full package deal.
Okay. Are these released now, or do you got to wait a little bit? Or?
They're released now in limited quantities, so they will be on dealer shelves.
Okay, cool. Well, Shane, thanks so much, man.
Dude, appreciate it, man.
Really appreciate your time. Alrighty, guys, I am here at the Keltec booth with my good friend Hammer. What's up, dude?
Hello, man. How you been?
What do we have new for SHOT Show 2025?
So newest thing is our PR57 pistol. PR stands for pistol rotating barrel. 57 stands for the 5.7 that is chambered in. Elephant in the room that everyone's been kind of clamoring over social media for is the lack of magazine ejection.
Oh, yeah.
But the new feature, well, I should say the future is yesterday, as someone told me. We've gone back to, actually in my pocket, a stripper clip design. So it holds 2 of these, which are 10-round stripper clips that it comes with, and then you can hand punch 1 extra in there to get 21 rounds, but they go in right that. Just hit the plunger, push them in.
Okay.
Slimmest, lightest 5.7 pistol on the market. Comes in at under 14 ounces, less than an inch wide. Everyone comes with an RMSC optics plate.
Nice.
And also cut for accessories. Well, the kind of downsides with the rotating barrel is, and with our cam system that you can see in here, is you can't really thread it.
Okay.
And then when you have the camming system, also you risk baffle strikes if you're going to suppress it too. But we've kind of geared this thing more as a concealed carry pistol.
Gotcha.
Like I've been saying, it's fat guy approved. Super lightweight, rounded slide, carries awesome, and super accurate. So also one of the coolest features with the PR57 is the ease of breakdown. So if you push forward on the trigger, grab the slide, go lethal weapon 4, and just like that, you can see disassembled. Then you just put it back on, pull that down, and then back on, good to go.
And how does that work with a round in the chamber? Like,
So if you were doing it with the round in the chamber, you would eject it out.
okay.
But
So how do you, so let me ask you something. So if I wanted to take this down and take out all the rounds, how do I take the rounds out without just shooting them?
So that's really the one negative space in here is there's no real ease because there is a removable floor plate, but it is pinned. We're going to have 10 round limiters in there later for other states that don't get past with the mag bands and everything. But you'll either have to shoot them out or rack them out.
So just rack the
Yep.
whole rounds out in order to empty the gun. Now, what was the general idea behind this? What was the even purpose behind making it like with the stripper clip and stuff like that instead of like a traditional magazine?
A lot of people think it's because trying to get past mag band states and everything, which it does get us past some. But really, it was just to cut down on the weight and make it the slimmest, lightest carry pistol that we can make that was also ultra high capacity. And just something, so like a shooting or anything like that, anything becomes a fine motor skill. There's nothing to fumble or deal with here. It's just a point, click, get the job done pistol. So that was really, when you eliminate the magazine, we were able to make the grip, like I said, less than an inch wide and cut down on a lot of weight.
Okay. So you put the stripper clip on, then the rounds go into the actual grip itself?
Yep, so you can see, clip goes in, take your plunger, push down just like that.
Okay.
Holds 2 of those, and then if you wanted to top it off to get 21, it will load as I drop it in, just kind of like you're pushing in a PMag.
Gotcha. So you're kind of taking a step forward, but also taking a step back to the old school guns with the stripper clips.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just interesting, man. It's interesting that Keltec's always coming out with interesting firearms as well as this one here. It's just, in my head, it's like, how would it look if you were going to reload this in a stress situation? It's like you just pull out a stripper clip and you're good to go again?
You still get 21 rounds in here to start, so you can shoot someone a lot to the everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it really, as you saw, it's not that hard to put that in.
Yeah.
Granted, it's not as just intuitive as putting a mag in, but it's not that hard to strip and clip into there. So.
Yeah. Okay. What's the price point on this, and when is this going to be released?
MSRP is $399. We've already been taking orders with distributors now, and they're going to be going out soon after SHOT Show.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, thanks so much, Hammer. Really appreciate your time. Alrighty, guys, that was day 2 or day 1 for the SHOT Show floor. If I missed anything, I'm going to get a lot more content for you guys, but if there's something that you guys really want me to check out, go ahead and leave a comment down below so I can put it on my list. Trying to get as many new products as I can this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.